Well, there's no better time to get out in the garden than during National Gardening Week. But if you're wondering how to get started, then perhaps community gardening is the thing for you. And I'm here today to find out what the benefits are of getting involved. So Richard, here you've got all of these raised beds, all prepared, I see, nicely.
Well, they're all rented out to individuals in the community. They pay a small fee, and if they're unwaged, they pay a smaller fee. And the idea is it's their personal growing space, and we encourage them to grow vegetables or annuals. They can grow flowers if they want to, but it's mainly about food production.
I can see in this bed over here we've got some broad beans growing and some strawberries over there. So is it mainly about encouraging the community to come into and use the garden, you know, to learn how to grow their own, that kind of thing?
Often we have people who have moved into a flat who used to garden and have kind of given it up because they don't have a garden. So we prioritise those who live very near to the garden on West Pottergate Estate, those who are in a flat without a garden, and those who perhaps have some kind of disability. One of the beds is used by a gentleman in a wheelchair. All of these are this height, partly to be wheelchair accessible as well. Well, apart from the fresh air and actual physical exercise, which is quite good for some people, there's also the benefit of meeting other people. On our work days, we try and have at least 4 or 5 volunteers, half a dozen volunteers, and we have now a part-time gardener who will instruct people on what to do.
So then after we're kind of in the grow your own area, you've got these lovely areas where I know you grow wildflowers.
We
and
do,
daffodils are out, aren't they?
the daffodils are out at the back, and we've got some more daffodils over there, but it's the wildflower meadow. What we've got to decide is which we leave and which we don't leave. And that's the thing with wildflower meadows, is getting a right balance between all the different colours. This space down here has been very useful for when we have our events, of course. Wild in the Garden event, which is on April the 30th this year, that's the bank holiday weekend. From 11 till 3, we'll be invite hawks and owls in, and we've got wine tasting stalls, we've got tea and cake stalls, we've got face painting, and then last year we had a wind quintet played a selection of classical pieces in August. We might do that again. So
there's loads going on in a community garden then, isn't there?
There is.
For people to get involved in.
Yeah, there is a lot going on, and what we found also is a lot more wildlife in the area. Despite being in the city centre next to Grapes Hill, we've got birds coming over, we've got insects, we've got different types of individual solitary bees making nests in our raised bed. You know, so we've got a wide variety of insect and small life. So during the course of the year, we have now some funds to run various workshops. One is pruning of the fruit trees. We have a lot of fruit trees and fruit bushes here, and they get pruned in different ways. So we'll run a definite course on pruning. We'll also might run courses on seed sowing and propagating, other things to do. With seed sowing, what we did recently at our spring fair was gave away planting troughs, free compost and free seeds to anybody who lives in one of the flats around here.
So if you've got, you know, someone who's looking to volunteer because they want to learn how to garden, actually getting involved in a community garden is an ideal way to do that.
It's a really good one. Not only do they get a couple of hours in the fresh air with some exercise and the tea and cakes, which we referred to earlier, but also they get to learn some things about gardening, and some people come for the company as well. You know, so it's quite good social interaction if you happen to spend a lot of time on your own.
The benefits of gardening are well known. Fresh air, exercise, constant learning. But if you want to know how to get started, then perhaps you should give community gardening a try.